All right, welcome back to the video. Today we are doing a Lunchly review. This isn't going to be about all the shit as far as Logan Paul sucks, KSI is cringe, Mr. Beast has got into some crazy shit with all his company stuff. It's not going to be about anything like that. It's just about, is Lunchly good or not? I'm going to try it. I'm going to fucking taste it. Is it going to taste like shit or is it going to be mediocre? Is essentially what I'm going to do. Is it as good as a Lunchable? Like, if it were to be removed from the whole controversy of everything, is it just an okay product like a Lunchable would be? Like, would this be a good competitor to Lunchables if it were to be from a different brand, for example? So I only have two of them, but I have the nachos version and I have the pizza. So those are the two I'm going to try and see if they suck ass or if they're actually, comparable to a Lunchable. Now, I will admit, I don't really eat Lunchables very often. Who would have thought? But it's not typically a thing that I add into my diet. It's usually a snack for a kid or something. And I have eaten Lunchables when I was a kid occasionally, but it's been a little bit. Okay, we got the little fucking prime. First, we're gonna do the pizza one because I like pizza. I love the little Lunchable pizza. Whenever I'd get those were one of my favorites. So we're gonna try that one first. That comes with a cherry freeze prime drink. I've already done a prime review. If you guys want to check that video out, obviously prime it's all the same as everyone else says. It's really sweet. And it's not actually good for you, like a Gatorade would be for like rehydrating, but you might as well just treat it as like a juice or something. I mean, yeah, it tastes like a fucking melted popsicle. It's fine. It's fine. It tastes like a melted popsicle. It's 5 calories or whatever, and there is 0% juice, but I'm sure kids like this shit. Because it kind of tastes like a really sweet lemonade sort of thing. Let's actually build the pizza here. Alright, we got the pizza. It looks very similar to a Lunchable sort of thing. Of course it does. That's their whole deal. Is they're trying to compete with Lunchables. We got a little tiny Mr. Beast bar. I've actually never had Feastables before. So I'm curious just to see how these compare to like a Hershey's or something. Honestly, the bar, no different from like a Crunch bar or something. Nothing remarkable. Doesn't taste really any better than any other candy chocolate bar that I've tried. But whatever. Nothing remarkable about that. On the scale of like chocolate bars, I'm gonna give it, from a 1 to a 10, probably like a 7. Like, it's not bad at all. It's just nothing special. All right, I've made little pizza. I will say, as a kid, getting these sort of like Lunchable things were very fun. Occasionally, I would get this very rarely as a kid. It's fun to have this little thing and open it up and to make your own little meal and stuff. It's fun. So it's obviously like a good idea to come up. They're obviously not original and not coming up with anything new because it already exists. But it's a smart idea to compete with somebody who's like the main person when it comes to these sort of thing. It just makes sense to become a competitor to like a Lunchables sort of thing. I know that they have those like fancy ones with the crackers and the sausage and stuff. Those aren't really that good. Like, if I was a kid, I wouldn't want that. I'd want a Lunchable, and this is very closely resembling a Lunchable. I will admit, I'm pretty hungry right now, so all this stuff is tasting alright. Everything tastes fine. As far as the pizza goes, I ate that. Not bad. Tastes fine. It's just a Lunchable clone. That's all it is. It's just a different brand. The pizza, at least, is very, very similar. Instead of a Crunch bar, you get a Mr. Beast chocolate bar. Instead of whatever Kool-Aid or whatever, you get a Prime. It's fine. The calories are low. I don't think you have to fucking worry about calories being low for like a lunch, because 360 calories, if I'm being completely honest, if I was in middle school or something and I got this, or in like elementary school and I got this and this was my lunch and it was only like under 400 calories, that would fucking suck. I'd be hungry. I'd be starving. The lower calories being the reason why it's healthier for you is so stupid in my opinion. I don't want 360 calories to be my whole lunch. That sucks. Now, we're not done yet. We're gonna try the nachos just to see. I know there's another one with the crackers and stuff, the classic, but I don't have that one, unfortunately. They didn't have it, so not gonna be able to do that one, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as they say. The nachos has a strawberry banana prime. Let's try this one. I don't remember what these are like. God damn, it is so sweet. It is so sweet. There is some strawberry banana flavor like you would have in like a smoothie sort of deal. Extremely sweet. That's all I can say. Not necessarily a bad thing if you really got a sweet tooth and you really like that stuff. If you're a kid, kids really often tend to have sweet tooths, and the fact that it's not full of sugar, cool, I guess. I don't know. Now, I will say, when I was a kid, the Nachos Lunchable was my least favorite because it comes with salsa. When I was a kid, I didn't like salsa. I didn't have that refined palate. You know, salsa was a gross tomato paste that had weird flavors in it. Now that I'm an adult, I like salsa. But as a kid, nachos was not it. That was not the thing. Honestly, all the nachos is chips, queso, salsa, kind of like an appetizer snack sort of thing. But you know, if that was my whole lunch, I'd again not be very happy. But it is exactly what you would expect it to be. It is chips, queso, and salsa. That's it. It's you know, it does come with the bar, and it does come with the prime. This Mr. Beast bar is actually a little different. It's just a classic chocolate bar. The previous one was like a Crunch Bar ripoff. Honestly, it just tastes like cheap chocolate. It tastes like one of those fucking Easter bunnies you get around Easter. Not very impressed with the bar. The primes, I actually don't mind prime. There's a time and a place. You know, if you're gonna drink a soda, you know, why not drink a prime instead? They're obviously very different in a few different ways, but that's very sweet, and it doesn't have very many calories, so that's a plus, I guess. But it's not a hydration drink. It is not anything like that. As far as the actual made Lunchable meals go, like Lunchly Lunchable meals, they're fine. They're very much akin to a Lunchable as far as like just pure taste goes. There's nothing really more to it than that. What did I give the pizza? I think I'd probably give the pizza a 7 if I was going to rate it. And then the nachos, I'd be even less satisfied with the nachos. Probably a 5 or a 6, but not bad. And a 10 is not a Lunchable. A Lunchable, it would probably be similar scores, maybe like 1 point higher if I had to rate it. But the real kicker comes when you realize that all the controversy surrounding the Lunchly brand and everything. If you have a Lunchable versus if you have a Lunchly, just get the fucking Lunchable. It tastes the same. It's fine. It's the same. It's exactly the same. It's, you know, I know there's a slight calorie difference, and I know there's like the Prime, the Feastables, you know, all that cool shit that kids might really like. But to me, it's just not worth it. You know, I mean, personally, this is the first and last Lunchly I will ever buy, because I just don't really respect the people that are creating it. If I'm being honest, the brand itself is just caught up in too much hot water at this point. So I'm just not interested in buying or supporting this brand personally. But as far as just the pure taste goes, not bad, not too bad. But if there's a Lunchable right next to it and if you don't care about the brand aspect of it, then just get a Lunchable. It's just as good. That was my review. All in all, I'd say this Lunchly is pretty mid. It's fine. It's average. but nothing super special about it. That's all I have to say. Thank you, and bye.